Despite 2 straight defeats, there's no panic in the RSL camp, but there is concern, and rightfully so. Tonight's opponent, New York, leads MLS in scoring and boasts a roster full of high-priced and high-profile players. It's the Claret and Cobalt against the Red Bulls, and it comes your way next on KUTV2.
Alvaro Saborio paired up alongside Fabian Espindola. Keep an eye on the number 21, 17-year-old Luis Gil. He'll get the start at the point of the diamond formation, and then Robbie Russell slots in at right back.
New York Red Bulls
have to make massive adjustments, though. Thierry Henry, Juan Agudelo up top. Keep an eye on Dax McCarty, his partnership with former RSLer Mehdi Bellucci, and then the right back, Chris Albright, making just his first start of the season.
It's a warm night. Big crowd expected. Still filing in here. 91 degrees. Of course, it's a dry heat, Dunny. Will that bother these guys as they run at elevation? They certainly struggled at Colorado.
Well, I caught up with a few of the players, Chris Albright, Dax McCarty, before kickoff, and both were highly surprised at the amount of heat. And it's not stifling heat the way it is on the East Coast with the humidity, but because of the altitude, it's that dry heat. It catches you in the back of your throat. Bringing in Chris Winger, bringing in Will Johnson. Those early switches will force the New York Red Bulls to run 20 to 30 yards back across. If you can force Dax McCarty and Mehdi Bellucci to chase the game, especially in the midfield in the first 20 minutes, fatigue will absolutely start to step in.
Espindola to Gil, back to Espindola, into the 18, shoved right at the top of the box. And that'll bring the crowd to the feet and the boos out. Clearly a hand in the back on Espindola.
There was contact. Absolutely, there was contact. Rafa Marquez shoved to the back of Fabian Espindola. But I have to wonder, because of the suspension handed down by the disciplinary committee, if our referee tonight, Elias Pazakos, decided that was more of a dive than anything.
Henry into the 18, working against Borchers. Nice ball shot, saved by Rimando. Agudelo with that run to the near post, putting pressure on Rimando, comes up with a save.
We talked about the back line of the New York Red Bulls. They are not that fast between Rafa Marquez and Tim Ream. You see Marquez, Mexican internationals, played over 110 times for the Mexican national team. Shove across the back of Fabian Espindola. He goes down rather easily, but we've seen referees make that call. That's a big no call by our referee tonight in the first 10 minutes of this match. Back line up to the top of the 18-yard box. Little cheeky play by Andy Williams trying to go back across, and Rost, big 6'5", just pushes that around the right post.
Almost 20 years in the Bundesliga. He's had a rude welcome to Major League Soccer. Ball sent in, headed it in! And RSL takes the lead, Nat Borchers. And the nightmare continues for the Red Bulls defensively. Rost in his 4th game has now allowed 7 goals, and RSL takes the lead.
And goalkeeping's been a problem for the New York Red Bulls. They bench Buna Kondul. They bring in Rost from the Bundesliga in Germany. And all about quality service. Look at Borchers. Skips away from Tim Ream. Ream, a part of the U.S. national team, call up alongside Kyle Beckerman and Juan Agudelo. And it's Borchers reacting first as Agudelo pushes off the post. He's beat. And what an important goal for the psyche of this Real Salt Lake team.
Winger going over the top, looking for Saborio. Saborio, a foot race into the corner against Albright, but the ball will go out.
That's a good decision from Chris Winger. You can't keep possession across the back line. Force the opposing back four to face their own goalkeeper. And a clipped-in ball looking for Saborio to open up.
RSL pushing up to pressure. Marquez gives it away. Shot from distance, yes! 2-0, Luis Gil.
We talked about his growth as a 17-year-old stepping in tonight at the point of the diamond formation. He's earned his opportunity, and out of all the injuries, all the poor run of form for players coming in and out of this team, this is one young player has made the most out of every opportunity handed down to him. Just his 5th start of the season for Jason Kreis. And I talked about his positioning, where he's popping up. What a strike. What a clean strike. Power, pace, accuracy, picks out the far post. Nothing the goalkeeper Frank Rost can do about it. And what a timely goal for RSL. Confidence-wise, heading into the halftime break with a 2-0 lead. RSL's used him to hold that ball up, even with incredible amounts of pressure from Tim Ream from behind. And Sabo's brought players in, whether that's knockdown balls.
Shot from distance, just wide. It was Roy Miller sending it wide to the right post.
Well, similar to the goal he scored against Arsenal last weekend at Emirates, Roy Miller once again popping up in a dangerous spot. We saw him lace one from the top of the 18-yard box in the first 45 minutes. Miller, the Costa Rican international, looking to do the same as he just blazes that past the left post. The adjustments have been to a 4-3-3 formation with the last substitution of John Rooney coming in. They want Lemperre, they want Agudelo, they want Thierry Henry higher. New York Red Bulls just aren't getting him the ball quick enough. Ooh, out for a handball, and he's going to get it.
And RSL will get the penalty.
And this is the most difficult part for a defender, and it's unfortunate for Roy Miller. Just the second time our referee, Elias Pazakos, has pointed to the spot in 17 matches. And this is a tough call. It's so hard. It's so hard for a defender because he's got his arms down. He's not really making an attempt to palm that ball, to bring it down. And it's disappointing because this is the type of call that's going to kill off the game. All to hand, and it's difficult. Referee's got every right to make that call. Now Rafa Marquez is going to go into the book for having an on-learning conversation with the ref.
Samarillo, the back of the net, and it's 3-0 RSL, his 6th goal of the year, and Real Salt Lake firmly in control, headed for the full 3 points.
From a pure confidence perspective, look at that exhale right there. Sabo needs the goals. You know, he's been under an extreme amount of focus this year, under the microscope, because he went through a drought. The goal he scored against Saprissa at home in CONCACAF Champions League led to about a month and a half without finding the back of the net. Then he goes away with Costa Rica, ends up coming back, but he needed that goal. Take a look in slow motion. Watch Roy Miller. That ball bounces. Watch his hands. Doesn't even see it coming. That's such a difficult call.
Well, he's thinking one of those guys in front of him is going to get a piece of the ball.
Referee has every right to make that decision. That's just a tough call. It's a tough call. 2 assistant referees, always under the microscope.
And there's the whistle. It's all over. Real Salt Lake 3. The New York Red Bulls nothing. Nick Rimando on the RSL defense shutting out the Red Bulls.